second Fitness Friday. So I'm going to start with welcoming everyone that's in the chat. Stevie Lee, hello. Mike Wheeler, hello. Disney Grandma. Disney Grandma, you are adorable. I think you are absolutely adorable, by the way. All right, so Fitness Friday. So if you missed last week's, I hope you will go to my channel and take a look. It was myself, Tracy G, Alex, and Angela from Diz Our Dreams. We had a great chat. So this week I want to talk about a little bit of what my plans are for the rest of the year and going into vacation, because this is a really hard time of year to be starting something so rigid as working on a weight loss program. So what I have decided to do is I'm just really watching what I'm eating. And this week has been hard with that, with the funeral and everything, and I was still eating my feelings a little bit on Wednesday. So yes, I indulge in my aunt's homemade fudge. I get it once a year. But so I have gone from drinking 2 or 3 sodas a day to maybe having 1 a day. I've been drinking a lot of water and Crystal Light, and so I am feeling better. Like I'm not ingesting all that sugar. For lunches, I have been having soup. I have been doing Progresso's chunky chicken noodle. I'm actually still eating on my lunch currently, but it's the 99% fat-free chicken noodle soup. Hashtag not a sponsor. With that, I've been having a serving of corn chips. I really like the corn chips, and they go really well with chicken noodle soup. So that's been my lunch the past couple days. And for dinner, I've been having a Subway sandwich. I've had them take out some of the extra bread. Last night, I got a cookie from Subway because we had to wait on fresh bread. They were out. There's a big basketball tournament in Marion, which is about 10 minutes away. And so people were coming over to Hillsborough to be able to get food quickly. And after I ate, the cookie was really good at first, guys. It was a dark chocolate and cherry, but I've been like, I had fudge on Wednesday, and I hadn't had any sugar yesterday. And I think it was like a sugar shock to my system because it made me feel really, really sick. And I don't know if that is because with the funeral and stuff going on, I have been eating more breads, more pasta than I normally do, just because it was there and I didn't have to cook. So I don't know if it's some of my gluten stuff kind of was kicking in last night or if it was sugar overload, but I will tell you, I did not feel good. I've been having some baked chips with some salsa because I really like salsa, and my sister-in-law brought homemade salsa down when they came for the funeral and stuff. So I think I've been doing relatively well. It's the holidays, and so there's always going to be those goodies around. So I guess that's kind of what my topic is today, is how to face the holidays while working through my fitness journey. And quite frankly, it's don't deprive yourself of something that you're not going to get for another year. A chocolate chip cookie, it's not really worth it because, I mean, I can go to the store and buy a container of chocolate chip cookies. I can go to the store and I can buy a roll of Toll House pre-made dough, slice them up and pop them in the oven. But things like my aunt's homemade peppermint bark, or my homemade peppermint bark, or my aunt's homemade fudge, or my sister-in-law's peanut butter blossom cookies, things that only come around at the holidays. I'm not like, here, let's fill, a dinner plate full of fudge. 2 or 3 pieces, because they're maybe, 1 inch square at biggest. Most of them are probably smaller than that. 2 or 3 pieces of that, eating that while playing a game or something isn't going to be horrible. I probably will be like, ugh, why did I do that later? But or even saying, okay, I'm going to take a few pieces of fudge home with me and I'm going to enjoy them, for the next couple days because I can have one with lunch or I can have one with my supper. And that's kind of the track I've taken with my soda as well. If I'm going to eat if I'm going to drink a soda, it has to be with a meal. And I can't drink diet soda. The aspartame gives me massive headaches, so I have to drink regular. So I know a lot of people go, oh, we'll just drink diet. It's better. For me, it's not. It gives me really bad headaches. Amy, AJC Magic TV, welcome in. Disney Grandma, I am following Weight Watchers, and actually, smoothies are not that good for you, because your body turns them to straight sugar. It actually is like drinking a soda, because your body has no work to break down the fruits and vegetables of a smoothie. Your body treats it like a 20-ounce soda. So smoothies are like, while they might seem like a better choice, it's actually not. I would rather have a scoop of ice cream, and a large smoothie roughly is the same amount of sugar to your body. Just, an FYI. Sherry with Awesome Sense of Travel, welcome in. Yes, my Wheeler, soups and stuff are very high in sodium. That's why I have the Progresso low sodium 99% fat free soda. I really like Progresso's soup options because they do have the lower sodium fat free ones. So what the next week is going to kind of look like for me food wise, Sunday is Sam's birthday. But we are supposed to be getting some major snow on Sunday, so we are changing our plans. We are going over to my parents tomorrow, and my dad is making homemade meatloaf and homemade mashed potatoes and gravy. My dad uses the 7330 ground beef, so it's a fattier ground beef, but he puts good slats, and so it drains well. It doesn't cook in the grease. So I will have that and some mashed potatoes, and my mom said she would make some sort of vegetable. So we'll probably have corns or, peas or something like that along with it. Sunday is Sam's birthday, and he wants pizza, I think, and so I think we'll just end up getting a thin crust pizza, and I love a good veggie pizza. Pants Fam, no worries. We just went live about 8 minutes ago, so no worries. Thank you for stopping in. Fitness Fridays right now before the holidays probably aren't going to be that long, maybe 30 minutes tops. Just because but before the holidays, it's just kind of my plans for the following week and kind of how the previous week has went. My parents picked me up some Kodiak cake pancake mix. I'll be right back. I'll grab it. I forgot to get it. Okay. If you've never had these, they are fantastic. It's a brand called Kodiak Cakes, and they have a line called Power Cakes, and they are absolutely wonderful. If you're following Weight Watchers, they're super Weight Watchers friendly. And you just take, to make pancakes, it's 1 cup of Kodiak Cakes mix and 1 cup of water. Now, that makes a lot of pancakes for me, so I actually half that. I use half a cup of Kodiak Cakes and half a cup of water, and I keep mini dark chocolate, and this is dark chocolate. They have several kinds in the Power Cakes. This one is dark chocolate. It's my favorite. And I keep mini white chocolate chips on hand, and I will actually measure out like by the milligram of white mini chocolate chips to go in there as well. I don't need any syrup because it's super sweet. I might use a little bit of light Ready Whip on them. It makes them kind of like a cake and a treat and a cupcake all in one. Hashtag not a sponsor, but if Kodiak Cakes is listening, I would love to be a brand rep for you. Just saying. You can find these pretty much at any grocery store, Walmart, Target. I picked mine up at the commissary, and my parents picked them up for me. And it gives you ways to power up the protein in these with 3 options. You can add the water, which is what the recipe calls for. You can replace the water with milk, and that bumps it from, if you're just adding the water, the way it's straight is, it's 14 grams of protein for 1 cup of Kodiak cake mix. If you're replacing the water with milk, it bumps it up to 18. And if you replace the water with milk and 1 egg, it bumps it up to 21 grams of protein for a pancake, guys, a pancake. And like I said, to me, they don't taste like a normal pancake. It tastes like a cupcake, and it makes breakfast a little bit more of a treat. So that is going to be my breakfast this next week. This is the week coming up starting Monday prior to vacation and prior to the holidays. So we are going to be using up a lot of things out of our refrigerator, a lot of stuff out of the freezer. So I've got some Trader Joe's meals. I have some Mandarin orange chicken and some rice, and we've got some Italian sausage links. So some things that I'm planning to make are, obviously, I'll make the chicken and rice. I have both chicken fried rice and regular rice from Trader Joe's, and I have some canned chunked chicken like you would make for chicken salad. I'll probably stir fry up some of the canned chunked chicken into the non-chicken fried rice and make a regular chicken fried rice as a meal. The Italian sausage, I will probably, it's the Johnsonville, so it looks like a brat. So I will probably grill up a couple of the sausages for myself, and the other 3, I'll thaw them, of course, because they're in the freezer. But I'll split those open and I'll chop them up, and I will do Italian sausage and spaghetti sauce and pasta for Sam. We have some frozen meatballs left, and so I will do homemade meatball subs one night. We are going to pick up some sub hoagie style buns from Dillon's, which is a local Kroger store. I'm sure there will be leftover meatloaf. This will be the first family meal since Thanksgiving. So I'm sure that it'll be a little hard tomorrow, but we will all get through it. Somebody sent me a message, and it was, sorry, my allergies are bothering me today. It was very true that while the hurt is starting to go away, we will come across things, that we don't even think about that we will miss him. And tomorrow will be the first family dinner that Howard won't be at. So it will be different, but it will be okay. Sam and I have some packing still left to do, so we'll be working on that. And I have been going on daily walks with one of my friends, and so that has been very helpful in getting ready for Disney as well. Also with working towards my fitness goal. My Fitbit, it was about to die, so I had to put it on the charger this morning. So I've missed quite a few steps. Stevie, oh yeah, you weren't feeling well. I'm glad that you're feeling a little bit better. This is not a time of the year to be sick. Sam's working late tonight. One of the guys out at the shop that he were in his section that he oversees got a call that his son started throwing up at school, so he had to go and pick him up. This is not a time of the year to be sick. So while we're on vacation, I'm not going to be doing Fitness Fridays live stream. I might record a couple of videos and post them later in the day and say, hey, this is what, obviously the first week I'm on vacation, I won't have very many steps to post. So I'll probably try to post the couple Fridays that I'm gone, I'll probably post in the evening, like, hey, I've done X amount of steps this past week. So that'll be what my Fitness Fridays encompass while we're gone. And so will be lots of walking and whatnot. So that will help. Lots of good choices at Disney for healthy foods. So that is about it for this week's Fitness Friday. Using up food that we've got. I've got to kind of check the freezer and things. See, I agree. Awful time to be sick. I'm hoping to feel better tomorrow for Christmas. Stevie, I hope you feel better for your Christmas party tomorrow. I would not want you to miss that. Christmas parties can be a lot of fun. I miss going to Christmas parties. Sam and I we're kind of, even after living in Hillsboro for almost 9 years, it'll be 9 years in February, we're still kind of the outsiders in town, and so we don't get invited to very many things. We don't go to church here in town, so we don't have those things to go to. I miss going to Christmas parties. I'm very sad. Maybe we need to have an online Christmas party sometime one of these times. Pam, they're switching my hubby's work hours around. Now he won't be able to go. Oh, I'm so sorry, Pam. That is, that is something that I feel for you. When Sam was on active duty, because we lived on base, and he was one of the ones that got the hey, you're gonna work Christmas Day because so and so doesn't live on base. Okay, great. We'll do Christmas, after when you get home or the day before. Or I can't tell you how many times Sam wasn't home on my birthday, how many times he wasn't home for our anniversary. This is the first year that Sam has not been away for my birthday. We will be together on our anniversary for the first time in 10 years. I kid you not. Every other time for the past 10 years, he was home. And the only reason why he wasn't for our first year anniversary is because he was doing chemo. So we were technically in the hospital for our 1-year wedding anniversary. Okay, so with that, I'm going to kind of end this Fitness Friday. Thank you guys for jumping in. After the first of the year, when we get back from vacation, it will definitely ramp up towards my training and things. So I appreciate you guys jumping in. Have a great weekend. Don't forget, Resort TV 1 is streaming tonight starting at 5 p.m. They're doing a monorail crawl. Tomorrow, they are doing an all-day stream starting at 8 a.m. Eastern and going till midnight Eastern. If you have not seen their live stream announcement video on their channel, make sure and go check them out. There's lots of other live streams going on. Make sure to check out theliveplace.com. Dean asks nothing of us. He doesn't ask us to advertise for him, but he is awesome, making sure to keep all of the live streams that we give him kind of listed. So if you're looking for other family-friendly live streams, make sure to check out theliveplace.com, and we will see you later. Bye, guys.